Chef Manu, and this is Chef Kyoko.
Hello.
From the Sushi School and sushirobots.eu. Today we are talking about Oshibori.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Now, as you know, we've been helping businesses and people setting up sushi restaurants for the last 12 years. But today we're talking about Oshibori, and it's not just about the Japanese restaurants, it concerns a lot more people. But Kyoko, please, enlighten us.
Okay, so Oshibori, what is it? What is it? Basically, shibori meaning just having something and squeezing the water out of it, or liquid out of it, that's what it is. So originally it was a cloth, wetted out, squeezed the excess water out, and then given to the guest, so that the guest can refresh himself or herself. So it is, together, the typical Japanese omotenashi, meaning hospitality, right?
If you go to Japan, sorry to butt in, but if you go to Japan, omotenashi is everywhere, and it's, the food is amazing, obviously, but taking this back to Europe, it's the hospitality and the fact that people are doing everything to please you. And this is great because wherever you go, as straight as you go on the plane going to Japan, you would have this, and you just make you feel so nice.
Yeah, and typically it used to be something like this. So it was originally, still now, lots of restaurants actually do use proper cloth, face cloth kind of size. And it's thrown into a little warmer machine, and each one of them is taken out as the guest arrives and presents it, and the guest would just refresh himself.
That's right.
And then we progressed, and some companies started to produce all these little things. So a piece of non-woven material in it with a moisture in it, and sachet. So everybody gets one. Now, the problem with this for the restaurant is that one, you've got to warm it up if you want to, and then you've got to, and then that each time the guest arrives, sometimes you have to do it, because if you leave it for a minute on the surface like that, it cools down.
Cold, and if you do it in the microwave as well, sometimes it gets too hot. So you have to be careful.
So somebody came up with this very, very nifty machine. Basically, this produces not this, the content is the same, but in a rolled form. So the mechanism is that the paper in a rolled form, dry, is sitting inside, and then the water bit is also in there. So when I press the button, see? You get this now. Because I pressed the heating function button earlier, it's nice and cold and warm. It's really great. So basically that's what it is. And let me just open it up. So, goes like this. So this is this particular size, but the clever thing about this machine is that it allows you to choose the size. Like Manu was saying, this is not just for the restaurant, but it is great for restaurant, definitely, because, well, in Japan, everybody is obsessed with the hygiene things. So, of course, people will wash their hands before they eat, but on top of that, you are given Oshibori, super hygiene. So this is quite a good enough for restaurants, but if you would like to have it in a sports gym, spa,
anywhere where you've got customers come in and you want to greet them, it adds a little bit of vavavoom, something nice.
And you want to have a bit bigger one.
The cool thing is that, as Kyoko pointed out, you've got only one roll, and this same roll, you can change the settings on the machine to get a small Oshibori, but you can get much longer Oshibori with the same machine.
Like this one.
Also, you've got functions where you can press, and you've got 3 coming at a time, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, or just the one. So if you've got a group of people coming and you have, you need 20 Oshibori, you can do them like in a row very quickly without having to press the button 20 times.
And if you're running a spa as opposed to restaurant, maybe you want to have a bit of aroma added to it, so that you can have a bit of je ne sais quoi. So
I love when you speak French.
What you do is to get one, and then you just get your
Essential oils, essentially.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
it's presented to the guest. So it is a really, really great thing. And it just adds so much to the guest. You know, warm towel just before you sit down or just right after you sit down, you know, refresh yourself and then get ready for the meal.
Again,
Now,
hospitality, omotenashi. It's a great way of keeping your guests.
now one thing, unique thing about this whole set is that the quality of the paper. Now, it is very different from run-of-the-mill, non-woven, polyester kind of, you know, things. It is using Japanese paper material, washi paper materials. So it's absolutely soft. It's really great. And the texture on the surface, it just adds something. And also it helps taking whatever you've got on your hand or whatever on the skin easily. And it's very, very nice, lovely texture. So it again adds the class. So this is becoming very, very popular because of the fabric is just so luxurious and it's really, really nice. 5-star hotels and Michelin-star restaurants, they started to use this one. Not just Japan. In Japan, this is very, very now common. But outside
everywhere.
Japan, yes, particularly Europe, because Japanese omotenashi is catching up here.
It is. Cool. Well, thank you, Kyoko, for this very well educated on omotenashi and the Oshibori.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, please drop us an email, give us a call, come and see us in London, in Paris, in La Rochelle.
Yeah.
We're always here to help.
Yeah.
And anything else?
Yes, well, just get this super addition to your sushi business.
Thank you, and happy sushi making.
Yeah, thank you very much.
See you soon.
Bye.